Yo, what up, Fire Life? So, talking about lost love. Paul Fernandez was talking about how we are to seek and then to save others, and we are to save the lost. And from a practical side, sometimes you can't just present the Bible to someone. Their hearts are hard and they're just not ready at that moment, maybe. And so, I'm not saying what Paul said was incorrect. No, that's correct. But to give you some practical things, how to actually get the ball rolling. Again, you can't just take the Bible and then just all of a sudden just chuck it and it just hit their forehead, get stuck, and then they download the word. No, anyway, that's not how it's done. So there are ways that you can do it in practical sense, and I know we already all know this, but I don't know how many of us actually do what we know. But anyway, Matthew 25:35 talks about how when you fed me, when I was hungry, you fed me. When I was thirsty, you gave me drink. And when I was sick, you took care of me. When I was naked, you clothed me. You're meeting needs, and so we are to meet needs of others. We're to meet needs of, yes, other Christian brothers and sisters, but we're also to meet needs of the lost. By doing that, we're also taking care of Christ as well. And so really, it's kind of hard for those who look like they've got everything together, how to actually meet their needs. But, I will say this. We live in a fallen world. We are broken. The world is broken. So we're always going to have needs. And I'm not saying that if you do and don't have Jesus that your life's the same. It's not by any means. But there are still needs because of the world that we live in right now. We just have to. I need to have money to pay bills for this house. So, there's always needs. So anyway, let's just find those needs. Let's seek them out. Pray about how can you do certain things for random folks, but then also build relationships. And I'm sure you've already had relationships, but build on those relationships. And those who look like they have everything together, you'll start to listen and you'll start to see the way that they live their life. And you'll go, okay, I think there's a need that it needs to be met here, and I think I can do this, and so anyway, just find different ways. We already know about the holding doors open. That's cool, but let's take it a step further. Let's take it to something that we're actually invading someone's life by building relationship with them and trying to find out ways that we can serve them. But then, still the general, just serving, opening the doors, feeding the lost. Feeding the hungry, stuff like that. That stuff is great. Let's continue to do that. But then let's also find ways to build relationships so that we can even further open up the doors to give Christ to those folks. All right, Fire Life.